Hello, the web novel guy is here. Today, I'm bringing you 5 political web novels worth reading, so let's start the video. 1. After my clan drove me out, they discovered I was unparalleled under heaven. Lin Che transmigrates into a brutal world and becomes the 7th son of the Daqian Zhengo mansion, a position that sounds noble but is anything but. Since he isn't the Duke's biological son, he grows up ignored, unloved, and treated as disposable. After enduring 10 years as a hostage, he finally returns home only to be murdered by his own older brother before he can even receive his rewards or meet the Empress. That's when everything changes. With a start this hellish, Lin Che stops holding back and activates the system. Here, earning money directly converts into skill points, and the wealth never disappears. From that moment on, his rise is unstoppable. Skills shatter limits. His body cultivation breaks through to terrifying heights. His divine machine camp becomes an army so powerful it sweeps across the battlefield without resistance. Once he has power in his hands, Lin Che returns and single-handedly wipes out the entire Zhengo mansion. The brother who betrayed him begs for mercy. The father who abandoned him pleads for his army. The mother who never cared cries for her sect. But regret comes far too late. How a Second Life Knight Lives. William Burroughs, a disillusioned office worker, finds himself thrust into a brutal medieval world where his previous life skills are useless. After a treacherous death, he's reborn, granted superhuman strength, and quickly adapts to the violent landscape. His rise to prominence as a mercenary knight is swift, fueled by both his extraordinary abilities and a sharp, pragmatic intellect. He soon becomes entangled in the dangerous power plays of the Kalmar region, a seemingly stable port city facing subtle threats from ambitious nobles vying for control in the power vacuum left by the absent emperor. His involvement with the young and politically vulnerable Viscountess Linnea sets the stage for a high-stakes game of survival, where William must navigate treacherous alliances, uncover conspiracies, and prove his worth to consolidate the Viscountess's power while ultimately securing his own place in this unforgiving new world. 3. 7th Demon Prince Jilbagias, Chronicle of Demon Kingdom Toppling. After being slain by the Demon King, the human hero Alexander doesn't find peace in death. Instead, fate plays a cruel joke. He is reincarnated as the 7th son of the very Demon King who killed him. Carrying all the memories of his past life, Alexander is reborn as Prince Jilbagias, a demon by blood, but a human hero at heart. From that moment, he chooses an impossible path. To destroy the demon kingdom from within and save humanity, he must live behind the mask of an ideal demon prince, cold, ruthless, and terrifyingly competent. Blending into demon society means committing unforgivable acts, even turning his blade on his former comrades, all to ensure his true identity is never revealed. Power is essential, and mercy is a luxury he can't afford. To grow strong enough, Jilbagias forms a dangerous contract with the demon world's goddess of taboos, accelerating his rise while plunging deeper into bloodshed. As he navigates the brutal politics of demon nobility, he walks a path paved with carnage, fully aware that every step pulls him further away from the hero he once was. 4. A Doomed Beginning, Exiled to the Frontier as a Cannon Fodder Soldier. Lin Fan is mysteriously reborn in the Great Shah dynasty, only to land straight into disaster. After assaulting the crown prince, he's exiled to the frontier, essentially sentenced to die as cannon fodder on the battlefield. For most people, that would be the end, but Lin Fan is different. At the brink of death, he awakens the invincible physical system, a terrifying ability where every kill directly increases his physical strength. From that moment on, the battlefield becomes his training ground. Blades can't cut him down, entire armies can't stop him. Witnesses swear they see a blood dragon formed from chi and blood roaring behind him as he advances. With an invincible body and overwhelming presence, Lin Fan rises at shocking speed, eventually becoming the commander-in-chief of the northern frontier, commanding a million-strong army and standing as the Empire's strongest pillar. Then everything takes a sharp turn. An imperial envoy sent to represent the emperor suddenly dies within Lin Fan's territory, and Lin Fan knows one thing clearly. If the envoy dies in his residence, the tyrant emperor will never believe in coincidences. Waiting is death. So Lin Fan chooses the only path left to him. He marches straight into the capital, not to beg for mercy, but to force the truth before the throne. Checking in for 60 years, from puppet emperor to heavenly emperor. Zhou An woke up one morning as the emperor of the Qianwan Empire. He initially thought he could revel in the company of beautiful women and wield absolute power over the world. However, he discovered he was merely a puppet emperor, a pawn used by the Empress Dowager to maintain stability before her own ascension to the throne. He was expendable, liable to be discarded at any moment. On the empire's borders, foreign tribes were restless, taking advantage of the new emperor's lack of authority, perceived weakness, and the ensuing chaos within the court and the country to invade. They clamored to execute the incompetent ruler and save the people of Qianwan from their plight. Demons wreaked havoc, ghosts ran rampant, sects proliferated, and righteous demonic wars ravaged the land, causing widespread suffering. Zhou An activated his cheat, the map of mountains and rivers. That's it for this list. If you want more web novel recommendation videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.